Good evening, my chooms. It is your choom, Ripbuck. Call me Rip, call me Buck. And we're back for more adventures in Night City, Cyberpunk 2077. Couple of little things after last night. Yesterday we went through the prologue of the Street Kid background story. We saw the origin of the street kid, what it's like in the streets. We met his new best friend, Jackie Wells. We did some training, became a mercenary, undertook a rescue and passed, and after that went home and explored the apartment a bit. But before we continue, I just want to mention that while I plan to continue with the uncensored version of these games, I will not be restricting them. My good pal JD King 229 on YouTube and Twitch tells me that will kill any possibilities of viewership, and that seems like a shame. So I unrestricted my earlier first initial foray, and it was immediately re-restricted by YouTube. So we'll see what happens with subsequent episodes. I would be sorry if it killed viewership, but maybe we'll slip under the radar. I am not yet big enough to be noticed by YouTube. At least I hope not. For what it's worth. I wouldn't mind being big. It'd be alright. So, onward we go.
Hey everyone, feels great to have you back. So then, did y'all hear about that Arasaka aircraft carrier docked in Night City?
Now, one little oddity last night was when I went into the stash, I couldn't seem to open it. And I don't know what my problem was. I just didn't stand in the right place. For some reason, I was right over here, and I couldn't see the stash, even though if I'd been watching, I would have seen it elsewhere, because it's all over the place in here. So, whatever. So, I've got a bunch of stuff in my stash. Some of these things are drops from owning The Witcher, free gifts like this Gwent t-shirt and Wild Hunt jacket, things like that. Some of these are Twitch drops like these NUS Infiltrator helmet, jacket, boots, and pants. And I think the Yasha Smart Sniper Rifle, that came from Twitch. And then down here, all these red-colored iconic weapons are Amazon Gaming drops, which I qualified for. Don't feel bad if you don't have them. I'm not sure about this uniform. There's no real place to use it in the game. You can get weapons the equal of all of these, either in Dogtown later in the game, or even a good standard type of the weapon is fine. Also, just registering your game, I don't think you can have it without registering, I don't know. Has all these standard weapons right at the beginning. And for the most part, they're okay. Let's see, this was a gift for having Phantom Liberty. And this now comes with Phantom Liberty. I originally got it when I downloaded Gwent, but it appears it is now available to everybody and not when you download Gwent, so whatever. So we'll take that too, since it's in the game. And there's a pretty nice little array of weapons here. Anything else? Am I overlooking? Not really. So lots of good stuff here. But I'll just ignore the rest of this stuff. So anyway, your stash is available to you in any of your apartments or safe houses when you acquire them. They're also available in your car, so anything you put in your car trunk in the stash will show up here in your apartment and vice versa. Very handy if there's a special gun you want when you're out in the Badlands. You can just summon a car. You don't have to go home to pick it up. Very nice. And everything else was yesterday. We saw our shower, our bathroom mirror, our computer terminal with emails. We saw our wardrobe. We know all about our inventory and how it works. We didn't bother looking at TV. Maybe we'll do that later. That's possible. Maybe we'll settle this down. We took in our view. Pretty nice view. Very bright. Now it all depends on how hard you want to RPG in the game. However, sleeping does give you a buff. Act 1. Some people regard Act 1 as prologue as well. It's not really. I think it is a very... Whoa, Jackie.
Whoa, V? Get your beauty sleep? No matter. Time you got up.
I think I might have caught something when I jacked into that Corpo's biomon. I know, a neurovirus or... Need to see Vic. Let him tell me what's got my head reeling and my stomach churning.
Okay, let me take you. I brought you a ride. Throw on some threads, meet me downstairs.
And you also get a buff for showering. Sleeping is a 20% XP increase buff. Showering is a 20% health regen buff. Very worthwhile in the early game. And we do not want the wardrobe. I'm always doing that. I want this. I want real clothing. So, these pants, these shoes, some kind of shirt. Let's put on a standard shirt. Got a jacket here, a cap. There. Very varsity. And let's just make sure. As you can see, the Scorch pistol is an iconic. It's at a low level, but it is a tech weapon. It is very powerful. It's really kind of OP for this this stage of the game, but what the heck, we'll take it. Instead of a blade, we will take a submachine gun. And maybe we'll throw a shotgun in there. I'm not a fan of the Copperhead rifle. And we have a better pistol than the Unity. Well, we'll see more about that. So now we'll go down and meet with Jackie, but we'll take our time because there's a lot of interesting stuff going on here. So, the gate is now open. Oh, what's this?
Hey, V. Regina Jones here. If you're looking for work in Watson, give me a call.
How did you find me? How'd you even know my name?
I know where to gather my intel. Could even call me a collector. Later, V.
Fucking gone piece of shit.
So, Regina will give you jobs.
and
She will pay you money.
later succumbed to acute
It's all
radiation
good.
sickness.
Oh man, this is loud. Just a sec.
Tragic in-
Settings. Okay, let me just go over here. Oh yeah, it's all, my main sound is all cranked up. Okay, let's see how that goes.
which some also
That's a little better.
attribute to Arasaka.
These drop points are all over the city.
Has forever left a mark on
You
the
can
city.
use them to sell your surplus equipment. Just sell this here, and you will see your bankroll increase. Now we got 2 machetes here. They are absolutely equal in their stats. So we will sell one.
And now, an important message for Watson residents. The homelessness problem facing the
Now, I've been watching my wife play this game. It's her first-person shooter game or anything like this. She is constantly getting lost. So just kind of pay attention. There's your door. You walk out your door.
and death. Next,
You just follow the yellow line on your mini-map that's directing you down the stairs.
NCPD! Open up!
We got a call! We're here to help!
We know you're in there!
Yeah, cops. Now, notice the skull on the data sheet for that patrol officer. That indicates that they are a bad, bad enemy. You do not want to mess with the cops, so don't. I mean, it'll happen almost inevitably anyway. Now, we want to go over there, so we have a little bit of a walk. And notice down here, it's open to the sky up there. This is a big hollow tower. But we don't see nearly as many as of the people that it could hold.
Come on!
Oh, our neighbor's having a little trouble. We can hack things. There. Now, you won't really take much notice of it, but
Oh,
just did him a solid.
Routine is no good. It's just not enough. Wait, you mean routine attack?
There's junk to pick up everywhere. Be sure to pick it up because it's all useful. We got the gym area here.
How about a round or two? What do you say?
Don't ignore the
How you like
coach.
my new punching bag? Just gave me a next-gen ass whooping, he did. Be curious to see how he handles the likes of V. So how about it?
Now this is why street kids are so buff. There are these open-air gyms everywhere. Okay, you can only do this once,
Let's do this.
so do
Right
it.
on your feet. Get that head moving.
Get a little boxing practice in. Your fists can be dangerous weapons. They are technically blunt weapons, so don't get confused. They're blunts just like clubs, baseball bats, cannabos, that sort of thing. Good fun. Now, fighting uses stamina, but backing off for a second. Now, I'm not especially good at this.
You got one hell of a punch there, kid. Ever thought of monetizing it? I can arrange a fight or two. What do you say?
You mentioned something about fighting?
I've seen you landing blows in the ring. You've got sharp instinct, good edge. You can go far, especially if you get chipped. These fights, let's just say they aren't lethal, but very lucrative.
Lucrative for who? You or me?
Both of us. I get a small percentage of the total winnings, you know, as your agent. You get the rest.
Sounds fair.
It's like I said, good instinct. Fights happen in different parts of the city. You choose where you want to go, put down your eddies, and start swinging. You win, you take home the pot. Manage to drop every last one of them, you get a chance to fight in the grand finale. That all clear?
Crystal.
Good. Oh, except you won't be setting foot outside or Watson. Not yet. You can start in Kabuki. I believe in you, V. Time to show this city what you're made of.
Watson is locked off, remember? Also, he texts you just so you have a record of your discussion. There are 4 main boxing bouts in the game, and then there's the big prize fight at the end. Good fun. You don't have to do them, but they're pretty good. Also, the coach here is a
What have you got for sale?
Only top
melee
shelf.
weapon vendor, and he specializes in blunt weapons, clubs of various kinds. He's got health boosters, stamina boosters, carrying capacity boosters. We'll pick these up. We don't have to buy them. There are also mods down here. They're kind of expensive though, so we will just give them a pass for now. Now, don't neglect to have a look around. Because you never know where you might find some interesting loot. Okay, now we have this beat on the brat. That's for a boxing match. We are just going to take that off. Yeah, Second Amendment. We got a gun shop here.
Pete, your sweet little 45's waiting for its mommy. Purrs after every shot now.
Ah, so we are now doing the gun. Collect your gun from Wilson. So let's have a chat.
Let's have a look.
Okay, now we don't have enough money to buy most of this stuff, certainly the weapons, but here's one that has no price on it. You'll see down below it's $0, and it is an iconic power pistol. So that is the gift to us, and we will take it. There are various mods and attachments here. We don't need them anytime soon, and we don't really have enough money, even if we did want them, to buy more than 1 or 2. And we'll pick many of these things up as loot later on. Also, you can buy ammunition in gun shops, but you can also craft it quite easily. Now, we're going to sell a couple of things here. I do not like the Unity. We have 2 pistols anyway. I'm not a big fan of the Carnage shotgun. It's a powerful shotgun, but it only holds 4 rounds. It's slow to reload, and it doesn't like being fired if you're reloading. So if you have to reload in the middle of a firefight, it kind of takes you out of the action, and it's not good. It doesn't take your enemies out of the action. And we'll just confirm that we want to sell that. Okay, same thing with all this stuff, but we sold all our surplus, so we'll hang on to this. Clothing, now we got some duplicates here. So as you can see, this one's equipped, so we'll sell our surplus. And this, I have no idea what these shoulder strap deals are for, so we'll sell both of those. We don't need 2 long sleeve shirts. We don't need 2 of these tank tops. You can get rid of one of these athletic shorts. You can sell whatever clothes you don't want. I recommend that you don't walk around naked, but as you can see, your bankroll increases by doing that. There, we just acquired an iconic weapon. Iconic weapons possess unique abilities, however, they cannot be improved with weapon mods. So, they can't be mods, but they can be upgraded. With the appropriate components, iconic weapons can be upgraded to a higher tier, which significantly improves their power. You can do this from the Upgrades tab of the crafting menu. Keep that in mind. Crafting is important here. If you're going to use any iconic weapon at all, and some of them are very useful, you will want to upgrade them. Iconic weapons can be found all over Night City. You might receive one from a friend or loot one off an enemy. It's also possible to find some simply lying on the ground or available for purchase at vendors. Some you might even craft yourself. So there you go.
Thanks a lot.
Now, this range has a place in future. We'll talk about it, but it doesn't matter for a while, so never mind for a while. There's a few boxes of ammo sitting around, but I just sort of leave them where they are in reserve. So long, Wilson. Thanks a lot. Now, you can get to your apartment this way as well. It's about the same distance, but it's worth looking around up there. So think about that.
Welcome to the M54 News World Report. I'm Jillian.
Hello, it's time for your local news. The Aratama Matsuri Festival is nearly upon us. To mark the event, the streets of Night City will come alive with exquisite multi-story dashi floats. The festival program will also include musical performances by biwa virtuosos and theatrical performances in the No tradition. The sponsor for the festival is the Arasaka Corporation, and in an exciting development, even Hanako Arasaka has announced her participation in the Dashi Parade. From all of us at WNS News, we wish you a safe and fun Matsuri. Enjoy yourselves, Night City.
Now, those news clips often have relevance with something you'll be doing someday. So it's not a bad idea to give them a listen from time to time. And we'll just look around here. Oh, look at that. A biography of Hanako Arasaka. Do you suppose she might be important someday? Could happen. Yeah, picking garbage isn't the most glamorous part of this job. NCPD scanner hustles. The NCPD will pay you to help fight crime. Gigs. Fixers will contact you when you approach a gig's location. Fixers. These intermediaries will inform you about local gigs. We know about the Padre. We know about Wakako. We know about Regina Jones. They are our fixers. We will hear lots from them in future. We've got another sale point here where we can get rid of anything we don't need, but actually let's just make sure that we're prepared here. No, let's put a blade there. No, let's put a club there. Now, keep in mind, you don't just shoot people in this game, or you can do a lot more than that, I should say. We are close to leveling up one more time. We will be able to raise our attributes one more time, and we will increase our skill projection. Progression. By using that club, shotguns, LMGs, HMGs, and blunt weapons, including your fists, you will increase your XP in solo, increase your carrying capacity, increase your health, even get another perk point. So keep in mind, it's wise to advance your XP in all these areas. Tech, body, this would be reflex, Netrunner, intelligence, of course, and Headhunter is cool. That comes to you automatically. That's the Scorch pistol. It's a very good pistol. You'll see soon. Now Jackie is over there to our right with the quest marker on him. It looks like he's having some chow. We're just going to ignore him and walk around the block for a minute. Or two or three. One thing the game does that I do not particularly care for is that it rushes you into the story quest right away. And it's very easy to ignore the side content that you nevertheless need to do in order to increase your XP, gather weapons, get money, all of which is important in the game, right along with all the junk you pick up. Let's just have a look at that. Go into our backpack, and we are gradually gathering junk. Okay, now I have done something here that wasn't smart. I have an active mod here. Scrapper. Now, Scrapper is a mod that will scrap anything you pick up. You just have to be alert and set it up right. I don't recommend it for beginners. In the game, you don't really need it. And we are going to turn that off. And we're going to disable that for a while until you can see what happens without that mod. And we'll just look. Name saves is another mod I like to use. This, when you do a manual save, you can put in a little name or note telling you what the save is used for. It's helpful. It's not really necessary, but it's nice. Mod settings. Whoops, we just looked at that. Mods here. This is slightly different. Ping tags enemies, and we will see what that's all about before long. There's also a night vision mod, which is kind of a game-changing mod. There are places in the game that are supposed to be dark, but this enables you to see there. And it may not be part of the game, but it's definitely something that ought to exist in the world of 2077. So I forgive myself. However, we can't use this for a while. Our iMods have to be at a higher level. And that will make sense to you as we go along. It's one of the reasons that I don't recommend modding a game right off the bat. You don't see how the game is supposed to work. You don't know what's happening. That a mod will improve or change it. Now let's check our map. After getting notified about those police scanner hustles, suddenly we see them pop up everywhere. So, also side jobs, we'll ignore that for now. This is the boxing match up in Kabuki, we'll ignore that for now. But you can see that these gigs that are assigned you by Regina Jones are all around the city. You only get a few at a time, however. They'll give you a batch of 3 or 4. You complete them, they send you another batch. So you're kind of doing them in a set order. But we will look into this assault in progress because it's just up ahead. And a right mouse button click gives you a directions to get there. still operating at a very basic level. We have no cyberware. We're still pretty weak, so we have to be careful. Early in the game, operating by stealth is very wise. Oh yeah, and watch out for traffic crossing the street. Okay, a gas mask. Traffic used to be extremely badly behaved in the game. It's improved a fair amount. Okay, we look up in our mini-map and we see we are drawing close. There's a little arrow indicating up, and we got a ladder. However, I see loot first. We'll get that. Another cab, my gosh. Oh. Okay, now keep an eye on your mini-map. See people moving around. Okay. Now, do you think we can take that guy out without being noticed? Let's give it a try. Oh, slow reactions, buddy. Alright, they weren't alerted at all. Let's see if we can sneak past them. There. Still alive. Blunt weapons are usually non-lethal. But if you hit her again, she would be deceased. Okay, now we are going to give our scorched pistol a try.
I'll make you my bitch!
Okay, so
I love this job!
Scorch will set your enemies on fire. And that will take them down. And yet he's still alive. Okay, and here you've got an archive conversation. You can have a look at this to see what's going on with these people. Sometimes it can be important, other times not. And at all your police scanner jobs, you will find one of these glowing boxes that gives you loot and street cred. And cash. And once again, you can read this. As you can see, they are trying to hack into an antenna for nefarious purposes. Now, quite frequently at these jobs, there will be a data port you can jack into. Now, I mentioned this in the tutorial. It gave us a practice data term to crack. This is a real live one. So remember, we want to make these strings show up here by choosing these figures from the code matrix. So now what happens? Top row is a basic data mine. It gives us cash. Second row is an advanced data mine. It gives us cash and quick hack crafting components. Good things to have. Down here, the extra data mine extracts quick hacks and quick hack crafting specs. So, depending on what you want, and I would recommend you start with the expert data mine, you want to choose this line first. And you will notice we only have space for 4 figures up here, but these two will overlap. So if we can find BD IC 55 E9, we will get the expert and advanced. And money is the easiest thing to get in this game, but crafting components and quick hacks, they are valuable. So let's see what we can do. Nothing much. So, if you can't get anything, and it kind of looks like we can't, we are going to escape out of it. However, it remains active, and we can re-roll it. Okay, IC 55. Okay, bottom line, IC 55, BD, and 55. That's the best we can do. If we had 5 up here, we could go IC 55, BD, 55, E9. But that won't fit. So, third line first, and the timer will start now. You can switch the timer off in the game settings if you just don't have enough time, but you should dope this out before you even begin. Okay, so IC 55, BD 55, and there we go. So I got a bait quick hack, and I got 15 tier 2 quick hack components. And a little bit of cash. So it's all good. Now, okay, and we'll just have a look at that. Look at our cyberware. Here is the bait quick hack that we just got. We have an extra space for it here, so we'll put it in. So bait lures an enemy to your current position in an alerted state. So this will make them suspicious, but it'll move them away from their buddies. You've got the other quick axe here. Overheat is thermal damage, sets the enemy on fire. Reboot optics resets detection progress of target enemy. In combat, it reduces enemy accuracy. Good to know. And this happens fast and it lasts for 8 seconds. Short circuit deals damage, especially to mechanical objects like mechs, robots, drones, and turrets. But it works on humans too. We want more of these and better. And this is a tier 1 cyberdeck, just like other weapons and items. This can be upgraded at a ripperdoc. You can see here that it gives you 5 RAM units, 4 buffer units, 4 quick hack slots, and 0 extra buffer units. When we upgrade that, those numbers will go up. It'll also give you more down at the bottom. The tier 1 benefits: extract data, distract enemies, remote deactivation, camera control, initiate overload, remote deactivation of turrets. So, pretty good, useful, but it gets more and more useful quickly as you upgrade it. So it's unwise to sleep on that. Okay, let's just look at our map for a second. Now right over here there's a suspected organized crime activity. Those are generally pretty serious fights, so you might want to avoid it for a little while. It'll wait for you. Also serious are gigs. Like this, you will encounter a lot of enemies and unusual circumstances of many kinds. You really want to be careful with those. But if we follow our route back to meet Jackie, we may encounter another assault in progress. So let's see what happens. After a while, you will start to get an instinct for places where there might be junk you can grab. Let's see if we can grab this guy's junk. There we go. Now this is a junk seller, and he will actually has 20,000 eddies to buy your surplus junk. For example, we got more than one cap. We got this Mempo, which is, I don't know, garbage. But you might want to wear something fancy like that. Who knows? Your game. Crazy stuff. Alright, we've got a cop walking past us. Be wise to let him get out of sight. And we've got an enemy over there. So we will just scan and mark. That way that person will always show up in our vision. Another one there. Another one there. Another one there. Careful not to fire off. Oh, there's two of them in there. Be careful not to fire off a grenade. It's very embarrassing. And they're all looking the wrong way, so let's see if we can take that guy out before he shoots that guy. Oh. Well, there's fast vigilante justice for you.
Out of the way! Out of the way! Oh shit, oh shit, oh shit.
Uh-oh. She saw us. Oh, we didn't reload our pistol. Well, shucks. Hope we weren't too far away at our last checkpoint. Ah, excellent. Okay. Okay, let's... There we go. Yeah, this is a really good pistol. Now, as I was saying, you can shoot through barriers with tech pistols. And even be safe where you are. And when the action's over, everything goes back to normal, and you can loot. Maybe. Sometimes you have to position yourself just so, or even move a body before you can pick up loot. There, now ricochet weapons. These are power weapons. You can control the trajectory of bullet ricochets with power weapons if you have a ballistic coprocessor cyberware installed in your hands. So we will keep that in mind. Cyberware capacity shard, that's good to have. Too bad, buddy. I was a little slow on the draw for you. Okay, let's do a little scan here. And you don't want to forget your prize. So take this guy's money, read his shard, fresh delivery, all unlocked. He's selling something fresh. Okay, Genki's family wrote to me preparing the body for the funeral. They found someone had torn out all his implants. Yeah, the trade in stolen Implants from butchered bodies is pretty nasty, but it is a thing. You get another Lexington pistol and nearly €1,000. So suddenly we're doing all right for money, and that's good. Now, are we leaving anything behind? Nothing much. And there's a loot box over here. Now, when you find abandoned cars, chances are pretty good you can get in and drive it. Hit Q on your keyboard. I drive with just the arrow keys on my keyboard. It's not perfect, but it's pretty good. F gets you in, F gets you out. And this is an Archer Quartz. Very nice little car. You don't want a great big car in Night City. Motorcycles, same deal. You can get on and ride them. You can have a high view, low view, or you can have a first-person view, which I really dislike. This is just nasty. But this is good. So let's go find Jackie. And unfortunately, a stolen motorcycle will evaporate pretty quickly.
Woman of the hour. Jeez, it took you long enough. Worked up an appetite just waiting.
Yeah, well, we had a couple of things to do.
Sit down, let me finish this. Then we can drop in on Senor Vector.
You mentioned something about a surprise yesterday. Am I remembering right, or just had brain fart?
Probably both, because you usually forget shit. But it just so happens, I think I might have bagged us a sweet-ass J.O.B.
Go on.
I mean, maybe it's not as big as that, but just that it's fronted by a little-known someone named Dexter Deshawn. Only the top fixer in Night fucking City. Fat-ass black Jesus of the afterlife. 300 pounds of partly gold-plated cool.
Thought Dex bounced out of the ring a few years ago. Messed with a nasty crew in Pacifica. Things got ugly.
Mm-hmm. Gang wars 2 years back. Somehow Dex got caught up in the craziness. A lot of bodies lying in the streets by the time the shooting stopped. Yeah, Dex got lucky though. Managed to slip under the radar till tempers cooled. Took a while, but he's made one hell of a comeback.
Now, this is story exposition. It's really worth listening to and paying attention to. You'll understand what's going on in the game.
Hello?
Yeah.
Guy's up to his elbows in blood, Jack. And you want to shake his hand. Work with him.
It's the biz, V. Everyone's got blood on their hands. You deal with it. You move on.
So what's the gig? We meant to come out in one piece?
Well, our savior wants to tell you everything himself. Face to face. No pressure, but whole deal's riding on you now, chica.
Why do I gotta go? You and T-Bug draw straws without me?
T-Bug and Dex go way back, and my face is yesterday's news. Now Dex says he needs to check you. Talk to you. Look, V, it's his job, his rules. I can't blame him for taking a personal approach. And it ain't as bad as you think, okay? Trust me.
Guess I got no choice then.
Dex is a real deal when it comes to fixers. Don't get me wrong. Don't got nothing against the Padre or Wakako, but Dex is in a league of his own. You know what I'm saying?
Life lesson. Anybody that just comes out and says, trust me, don't trust them.
Don't get me started on fixers. They catch a client, find the cheapest gong to do the job, then drop their corpse at a landfill.
Shit. Hit the nail on the head, V. Gracias a Dios. Estoy lleno. Brought your wheels. Gave them to my guy yesterday to smooth over the dents after our, dust up with the scabs.
Thanks, Jack. Much appreciated.
Okay, that's your car key. You can call your active vehicle with
Some top-notch work.
a tap of your V key.
Rides like it looks. Factory new.
We'll see about that.
So we rolling or what?
Let's feel this factory new ride.
Okay, now we get to drive. Oh, and I mentioned being able to access your stash from your car. Just like that. Everything's available right here. You can put stuff away or take it out. Very convenient. That's just while we're at it. 9,729 eddies. We've got a bunch of components or some junk we can break down for components. We're doing well.
First stop. Ripperdoc. Anchica. Easy on the gas, eh? I just ate.
Yeah, Jackie, we saw you fill in your face.
I was supposed to stop by Vic's anyhow. I got a date. Me and Misty.
You don't say.
She's so sweet. Really gets me, you know?
I don't know why the mini-map isn't popping up. Be a little lost without it. But keep an eye out for the quest marker there. Yellow, 100 yards, 100 meters. Drop point there on the left. That's the fast travel point. You have to actually physically see a fast travel terminal to be able to use it.
Yeah, this is it. Come on, V. Find me once Vic's done dusting your circuits.
Okay.
We'll hash out what Dex has cooked up for us.
We already know about looking for loot. So we got a sort of a junior league red light district here. Hello, miss.
I can be anything you want me to be.
Yeah. You got some those hourly rental girlfriends and boyfriends, I guess, standing around. You have entertainers. You have nutty people ranting.
Yeah? Even within us.
When you get those kind of tunes.
But maybe we'll wait to interact with him later.
So what happened to her? She die or something?
Nah. Changed jobs and skipped home for a while.
Oh, I
Like your
get
pants, buddy.
Hey, V. Dr. Vector will see you now.
I'll sit tight over here. Me and Misty got a little catching up to do.
Thanks, Misty.
You look pleased.
Cause I am. Always. Makes for easier living. But...
So we just follow our nose, or the quest marker if you like, but look at this. There's a kid with a gun.
Hey, I know you got food. Give me some.
Save it, kid. There's a slightly underdressed lady. And we got a kitty. Hi, kitty. Shut up.
Drops his guard. You can see the fatigue on him. It's really starting to weigh him down.
Vicky, spry as ever.
All right. This is the ripperdoc, or a ripperdoc. but he's a good friend too. Cyberware installation is still a dangerous and invasive procedure that can only be performed by qualified specialist ripperdocs. There are several in the city. We can buy cyberware and upgrade it at the ripperdocs.
Old Ripper, good to see you.
Good to see you too, V. Oh, wow. What do I owe the pleasure today?
Last gig, had to jack into a client's neuro socket. Think I might have gotten spiked.
Experiencing migraines, nausea, hypersensitivity to bright lights?
Oh, kit and caboodle.
All right, kid. We'll sort you out in a flash. Besides that, how are things?
Met a new fixer. Gave me a job. Name's Dexter Deshawn.
Known quantity from the afterlife. No denying you're moving up.
But? Something you're not telling me, Vic?
Keep your guard up, that's all. I've heard some things about Dex. He's not as chill as he makes himself out to be.
Need some new kit, but tools, not toys, Vic. Time I bumped up my sights and got a grip.
Really? Now? Finally?
Vic, shit's getting real. Got a job from Dexter Deshawn, hitting the major leagues. Need tech that can perform.
The Dexter Deshawn? Well, that is something. But let me guess. Hasn't paid you yet.
Quit crying, Vic. I'll bring you the eddies later, with interest. You know I will.
Last time. You hear? Chair, please. Sit down and relax.
Now, this is a little complex. You don't see this much if you ever go to a ripperdoc again, but it's an intro. It's pretty cool.
Best I've got, and should be about right under the circumstances. Now jack in. You peruse and choose while I scan and see what's going on inside.
Now you get a simplified version of this at first. Vic is going to sell you, or give you, on credit, some cyberware. You picked up cyberware capacity charts. It increases your cyberware capacity over here. Each piece of cyberware has a rating. This one takes 1 unit of capacity, and we will take it. And it gives you 20% camera detection speed and optical zoom, plus 2 health. And it's not costing us anything. Okay, cyberware capacity indicates the amount of cyberware your body can handle. This is how it works. Cyberware you acquire in the world can be installed or sold at any ripperdoc. Over here is armor. You can increase your subcutaneous armor with cyberware. There are very few clothing items with any kind of armor quality. It's all pretty much cyberware now. Okay, you remember that note about ricochet weapons? You require a ballistic coprocessor to make it work. Well, here it is. And we will take it. Now this up arrow indicates that it can be upgraded. We won't do it right now, but we'll do it a little later. Integumentary system, I think I said that right. Subdermal armor. We will take it. So those are the basics. These are all the possible slots for cyberware. Some of these things we can't afford right now. Some of these things we can buy right now if we want them. Now I'll tell you a little secret. Our cyber deck here, this is not the best cyber deck you can have. The Tetratronic Rippler Mark I is the one you want to have at the beginning of the game. There are others. We have this Arasaka cyber deck, which is also pretty good. At the tier 1 level, they all do pretty much the same thing, but they get specialized abilities as you increase their level, their tier level. So as time goes on, you might want to invest in a different one to see how its qualities will benefit you. So this costs $7,000. We have $9,700. It's a little ouchy, but we'll take it. This check mark indicates we still own this cyber deck. We can sell it for $1,400. So we'll get to it. There, we still have eight units of cyberware capacity. Can't have arms yet. It used to be, excuse me, it used to be in the game that different ripperdocs would have unique cyberware to buy, and you had to shop around all over the city for the best stuff in some cases. Now they all carry the same thing. It's kind of a shame. I enjoyed the shopping around. It gave you reason to travel around the city and explore. All of this is out of our price range now. We could take this and it would increase our carrying capacity, but we can get along without it. Ballistic coprocessor, we can upgrade that as well, but not yet. Everything else here pretty much is out of our range. Now this gives us movement speed when our health drops. As you can see, I've never found that useful. It's better learning to take cover. We got our armor. We got legs. There's nothing available for us yet. That'll change. So that's all we can do for now. Vic, the ripperdocs are also vendors, so you can sell stuff. Actually, I should have done this before. We'll get rid of this Nova pistol. I don't use the revolvers, I should say. We have this Lexington, although this Lexington is a little better than this one. It can't be upgraded like the iconic Dying Knight. What else we got here? We don't need 2 tier 1 knives. We don't need this silly cut-o-matic chainsword. At least I never use it. Every weapon you get, experiment with it, play with it, see how it works. It's all good fun. Is there anything here we want to get rid of? Not really, and it doesn't give us much money. I mean, $41 for a gas mask, body armor. Okay, we can get rid of our booze. We don't have anything here that we want to get rid of yet. Quick axe, well. Junk, we will burn this all down for crafting components. So that's it, we are ready to go.
Mark 1, like I said, decent enough scanner. Displays data on your cornea. Cherry on the top's a built-in external lens disruptor. In layman's terms, any surveillance cam will capture your face as a blur. And just remember, your body will still show up as crystal clear. This should do the trick. Talks to Kuroshi Tech, too.
I'm ready. Carve away.
Excellent. Let's do this. Lay that major league arm of yours right here. Just like that. Thanks. Now, a bit of anesthetic and I can start cutting. Feel anything?
Play-by-play, though? Really, Doc? Makes you sound like a dentist. Always going on and on.
Don't be mean now. Remember, I'm old. I got a shaky Gannic hand. Could slip. Lights out for a minute, all right?
This is a good place not to use your imagination. What it's like getting your eyes replaced.
Okay, let's test this. See the magic in action. Linking you in.
There, the eye hasn't been implanted yet, so you get to
You might
see
feel a
yourself
little
sitting in the
discomfort at
chair.
first. Blurred vision, low contrast, glitches. Well, how's it look? Feel all right to you?
Seen more dramatic improvements before.
Patience, kid. Give it a minute.
There, scanning people with your optical cyberware can provide you with useful information. Good stuff. Use your scanner a lot. It's great for finding stuff. It's great for finding loot after a fight. You can check out people. Do it a lot. Get used to using it. It's great.
Time for the scanner. It might take you a few seconds to adjust, but first time's rarely the charm, with anything, really. Scanner should eventually sync with your thought processes and read your intentions. I also injected an NCPD file search. Run into any ne'er-do-wells? You know exactly what they ne'er did well.
There, you're now a bounty hunter. You're equipped. So you've got a database. You scan. You can tell the bad guys from the good guys and take them out.
It ought to work like a charm. Now draw your weapon. You should see your ammo count in a brand new sight.
Okay, it's not as dramatic with the Scorch, but you'll see a proper sight on regular pistols, and you'll notice down in the lower right you got an ammo count and a picture of the
Gonna
weapon you're
keep
using.
me waiting all day?
How about the neurovirus from the last job? Can you check it?
Done and gone while we were putting in your implant. And a full sweep on your soft and circuits. Zap the critter. You're certified bug-free.
Shit, Victor, not bad. I don't know what to say.
Say you'll take this and remember the dosage. 2 whiffs now, and another 2 in an hour.
What am I looking at?
A mild stim. Should boost neurotransmission in the short term and muffle some of the side effects while the implant takes.
You're the best, Vic. I owe you.
Go on, kid. Show them what you're made of. And once you hit the big leagues, don't forget where you came from.
Okay, we can talk to Vic later. See you later, kitty. Okay, Jackie. Rush, rush, rush. Now, Jackie wants you to go right out and see Dexter Deshawn. But that's not going to happen.
I can release it for you, but you'd have to watch out for negative energy fields and avoid mean reds. Anything red.
Thanks, Misty. You're the best.
And your aura. It needs tending, baby. You gotta brush it daily. It's just no good if you don't. Make sure your hands are clean and caress the filaments of light along their length.
Yeah,
They'll be strong then. They'll be firm.
Uh-huh. Firm.
Misty's a little woo-woo, but she's a good person.
V, yo, listen up. I talked to Dex while you were in with the doc. He's waiting in his ride. For you. Ain't but a hop to where he's parked. Next to Gramsci Burgers.
Okay. Do my best to talk us up.
We could have a chat with Misty, but that can wait too. Oh, there's Regina Jones again.
Listen, I've got this delicate matter. That's why I called you. The number of cyber psycho attacks in the city is on the rise. Now that's probably not news to you, but this issue matters to me for a few reasons. There are people who say cyber psychosis can be treated.
Something ain't right.
Right.
Whoops.
And I know exactly how that sounds, but I believe even an unproven therapy is still better than a bullet to the brain. If I get a tip about a possible attack, I'll give you a call. Maybe you can investigate for a mag attack against the scene. But remember, you're not there to execute anybody. Try to incapacitate the attacker, and I'll send someone to pick him up. I hope that's all clear.
Okay. Now, there are various ways to incapacitate enemies without killing them. You know some of those already. We can do non-lethal takedowns, quick hacks, non-lethal weapons, EMP grenades, some combat gadgets. Weapon mods that change damage to non-lethal. And if a given weapon and combat gadget or quick hack deals non-lethal damage, it will be mentioned in the description. Okay, we'll learn more about that as time goes on. But what's lethal and what's non-lethal is a very tricky business to figure out.
Do you truly believe that those who have sold you...
I'll talk to that character later. There, if you see a skull over somebody's head, leave them alone. They're dangerous. And this guy is an NCPD netrunner. So, yeah, that's double the reason not to mess with that guy. And just while we're at it, we better equip our cyber deck with our quick hacks. And the last one in will be at the top of the list. But at this point, it hardly matters. So, we're supposed to go meet Dex. Let's walk down that way, but I'm sure there... Whoa! Uh-oh. Okay. Hostile situation in progress. It's our choice to intervene or not. Okay, let's use our Dying Knight. It's generally kind of a bad idea to do much shooting around cops. But if we're careful... Whoa! Okay. Let's just hang on for a second. Let everybody calm down. Okay, I'm going to hit Z here, and that shuts off my radio port, which is outrageously noisy. Now, at least we'll get some crafting components here. With any luck, we might get a useful weapon. And it looks like we're out of luck on that score. Looks like we lost a few cops. Occasionally they will have something on them. All dead, so sad. Well, Dexter Deshawn will wait for us. Let's go for a walk. Okay, now, these meta points are all over the place. They used to be more significant because you could buy crafting components and things.
Need to buy some meds.
Now they're just sort of color. And okay, we already have some ram jolt. And we'll pick up the capacity booster and stamina booster as time goes on. We'll get rid of our booze. And we don't really need a one-handed club. Clothing. We haven't picked up anything. This stuff, no. Junk. No. Components. There. Let's cross the street, see what's happening over this way. Excuse me, buddy. Okay, sometimes there's something interesting happening down there. it's always worth having a look around. Oh, look at that. We'll just wait a minute for those cops to get out of sight. Now, we don't have a silenced weapon. We don't have a silencer or anything like that, but we can throw a knife. It's got a 200% headshot damage multiplier. So let's see what kind of damage we can do with it. Okay, scan this character. Wanted criminal, bounty class, 3 stars. Illegal brain dance, assaulting a public official. Seems kind of tough to take this guy dead rather than alive, but whatever. Obviously that was meant to happen. And our knife returns to our hand. Ooh. There, let's just take a second. We've got a double-barrel shotgun. That seems very old-fashioned and silly, but in fact it's quite powerful, and it reloads quickly. So it is considerable.
Come out! Let's solve this like warriors!
Okay, these people had a gig here. But not a very nice gig. Okay, we got a cap. We got Eurodollars. Archive conversation, Hunter and Max. Sounds like skullduggery to me. Now this is why you should generally have a look at the what's on computer screens. So you've got a media guy gathering material on corporate wars. He wants us to interview this guy. Talk off the record. And he's got some dirt to dish. So now we know why the hit was put out. Rental payment, doesn't matter. And we got some spam. And the usual stuff on the net. And over there, we've got a data panel. All right. Okay. Let's see what we can do here. This is not going to work out too well. I see E9, I see. Fortunately, none of these overlap in a good way. Let's exit out of this and see if we can re-roll something better. Hey, come on. Okay. Okay, E9. E9, I see. That's the best we can do. Okay. E9, E9, I see. There, not bad. Crafting spec. Okay, our work here is done. Now let's just look at this. We should talk about crafting for a minute. Okay, we got another katana. Now you'll see the attack speed, damage, and stamina cost is basically identical to that. However, this guy can be upgraded. This guy goes nowhere. So we'll get rid of that at our earliest opportunity. However, crafting, let's go into our backpack first. Now, this is jewelry. It's comes in under the category of junk, but we do not want to junk that because it's worth 500 eddies. So the rest of this stuff, however, let's see. Yeah. We'll just disassemble this stuff. There. Now we're doing pretty well in terms of crafting materials. So we go down here to crafting. Now crafting is important in this game. It gets you ammo if you need it. You can craft quick hacks. You can upgrade weapon mods. You can upgrade crafting components. Every tier 1 or every tier 2 crafting component, costs you 5 tier 1s. So this would give you merely 25 of these. So we can't do much with it yet. We need 30 to craft a higher level weapon. Generally not the greatest idea, but if there's something you really want right away, there it is. Now, we can craft this guy, and we may as well do that because it'll be a little while before we have a tier 2 cyber deck where we can use a tier 2 quick hack. Upgrades over here. We can upgrade any of these. We've got enough crafting components. However, we also use those to upgrade our cyber deck and other cyberware. So we are going to hang on to them. One of the most important decisions you can make in the game is whether to where you allocate your crafting materials. We should level up too. Now, what do we want to raise first? We got body, we got cool. Technical abilities, we want to move all of these up. I think we will level up cool first, and we will perk this. Extra damage if you used a silenced gun, knife, or axe outside combat. That is good to have. And after we take that, we can also get this. That delays detection if you attack an enemy. His buddies won't detect you right away. That's also very good to have. So we'll keep that in mind. Have a look at our skill progression. Headhunter, mostly we've been shooting people. So, using pistols, revolvers, sniper rifles, throwable weapons. When we get this to 5, it'll decrease our visibility to enemies by 10%, which means basically that they won't notice us as quickly. This is a good thing. So we move on. So I want to keep things short this evening. So I think we will head back to Dex, but we will save our talk with Dex until our next episode, because that is something that takes some study and discussion. But as always, as we walk along, we keep our eyes peeled for interesting stuff, little obscure corners, nooks and crannies like this can be interesting. Oh, we got some turrets there. We got a dead body. We got a door that we could open. You see that slightly lighter green light there? Is there anything else out here first? No. Okay, a little risky, but let's see what we can do here. Oh man, we're weak. Okay, let's oh, there we go. Well, how about this? We got a balaclava, reduces visibility to enemies. Not a bad thing. Combat shirt. Looks like hell, but whatever. We got a thermo-quilted cutout bodysuit. Well, don't know about that. Might not be our style. Oh, look at this. We got some quick hack components. That's handy. We got a net running suit. Ooh. Resistance to quick hack damage. So if an enemy quick hacks us, we want to be wearing this. Archive conversation. These are usually interesting. So, Jean Curie and Shiva. I don't know. Looks like things didn't go too well for Shiva. This is interesting. Messages. Oh, she was talking to Regina. Got a job from the Voodoo Boys. Well, Shiva got a rough landing, that's for sure. And we got spam. And we got some kind of phishing message. 50 odd years in the future and it's still around. Crazy. Local network security turret. Ooh. They're both on. What can we do about that? Oh, enter a code. I wonder what the code is. Just suppose it's something simple and easy. about that. Oops. Excellent. There. We can take it over remotely. Ho ho ho! We'll just turn that off too. Yeah, I think that's everything. Yep. There, let's have a look at our loot. Okay. Not bad. I'm sure if we're sneaking around sometime, that'll come in handy. I don't know. That's okay. I don't know if we need 3 ball caps, though. Well, why not? That's our gas mask. Yeah, if people are chucking gas grenades at you, you might want to put this on. Nothing interesting there. Okay, I picked this up a little while ago. Brain dance ruined my life. Okay. Okay. I don't know how you feel about it, Chooms, but that looks like crap to me. On the other hand, okay, tiny bit of clipping there in the arms. But we'll just pretend we don't see that. That's good to have. I'm just going to burn this right now. Yeah, we might as well finish the look off. Anything else? You're looking very glamorous, miss. There. Oh, look at that. Wow. Well, tough luck for somebody there. Okay, that's Dexter Deshawn's car. That's where we're headed. And I think now we will put a pin in it and resume tomorrow or whenever. So have a good night, Chooms. Please like and subscribe. Leave a comment if you enjoy this content. We'll see how it goes tomorrow, whether YouTube gets nervous about bare boobies in the game, I guess we'll see. Crazy stuff. Have a good one, Jooms.